Hello, my name is Tylluan. I'm a solitary pagan witch. I'm an author, the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press, and today's little chat is about making a bit of time for yourself and how important it is as a witch and also as a human being, to be honest. I have two little problems today. The one is that I keep having nosebleeds, which are very embarrassing, especially when you're trying to record something. I haven't had them for a while, but they've started up again. And the other one is that the tripod on my camera keeps sinking. It does it very slowly and perceptibly, but if I'm not paying attention, I'm afraid all you're going to see is my chin. So there we go. So making time for yourself, yes, it is important. I think we neglect it at our peril, and particularly these days when everyone is expected to have about 2 or 3 jobs and keep working, keep slogging away. And what are we doing it for? Yes, we need a roof over our heads. Yes, we need to be able to feed ourselves and our families perhaps, but we don't need more and more. Really, we don't. There are things we need and things we don't. And unfortunately, this present society is trying to make us believe we've got to have this, we've got to have the latest whatever. I mean, I put the radio on to wake me up in the mornings, and it's a commercial station, and you get all these terrible, terrible adverts, and I'm there shouting at the radio at about 6 in the morning, and you just can't really get away from it, this idea that you must need more. And Walt Whitman wrote a wonderful poem about animals, and in one of the lines he said, "Not one of them is demented with a mania of owning things." So sometimes we have to hollow out a little bit of space, a little bit of time for ourselves, so that we have time to read the page of a book, or to do something. If we like divination, we'll do, a small reading, like something like 3 runes, 3 tarot cards. Don't go mad on it. You've got to have about 14 of them out, because you haven't. The reason I do these talks more than anything is to have a little chat with people who are, they don't have anybody else to talk to. And it's just to give you a little chat to let you know you're not alone. We're all out here. We all have more or less the same problems, to be honest, if we're thinking properly. And this wretched tripod is starting to sink again. Hang on a minute. I can see it doing it. Wait a minute. Let's see if that's better. Is that better? Well, that's a bit better, that. Anyway, I'm trying to just reach out to people who don't have anyone to talk to, and to say, look, you really have to make a little bit of time for yourself. I mean, I used to make a bit of time for myself travelling to work on the bus when I was young. Just a few minutes between 2 stops. But there were 2 stops that had beautiful architecture or scenery or what have you, that I could concentrate on and just think, yes, this is something. And you can have all sorts of adventures like that. You can have time slip adventures where you go back in time, or forward in time even. Some people do. And just think about things. Sometimes you read and you don't want to leave the reading where it is. You want to sit back and think about it. It's one of the reasons I love poetry, to be honest with you, because poetry has things there that make you think. It was Samuel Taylor Coleridge who he wrote that prose was words in the best order, but poetry was the best words in the best order. That's a wonderful one to think about. And I think our spells should be like that too. I think our spells should be the best words in the best order, for the best purpose perhaps. There's lots we can do like that. And I think, yes, let's make it our effort to try and do more that way. So try and pick a little bit of time in your busy day. I'm sure you all have busy days. Just 5 minutes, if you can manage it, is great. If you can't, well, 2 will do. And you will find that your entire practice starts to evolve, starts to improve. So it's well worth a go. And I hope this hasn't been too boring. So I shall leave you here and say thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.